Hello, 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 and welcome to Deadbeats, everyone. Session 1. We're here, everyone. We're here. So good to see everybody. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Oh my gosh. What a fun and exciting session we're about to have. Let me go ahead and add everyone. Let them know I'm unmuting. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today?
Hello.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm very excited for this session.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's all I got. That's all my throat can do today. You get one. You get one. Wow, wow, wee, wow. And we're here. And there it is.
Now.
I know.
It's just gonna keep going up, boys.
Wah, 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 wee. It's just less enthusiastic each time.
It's just, yeah. You want to be saying it less each time, but you just keep saying it.
Just put it on a shirt. Wah, wah, wee, wah. BrettUltimus in a cursive font. So it's very excited to be DMing. This is the first ever session 1 of phase 3 of the Ioverse, so it's going to be it's going to be a good time. I'm dying a little bit, but that's okay. Find a little bit of a sore throat. Discord reaction images aren't working, and something else is also broken, but we'll find that out when I bump into it and go, oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. Points at the broken thing. Oh yeah, the D&D Beyond.
It's the overlay, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's broken too. Can't find any of the campaigns. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Session 1's is all about. You know,
everything's a secret chat.
Yeah,
chill.
Everything's a secret.
Actually, that's probably a good thing.
Well, no,
It's
I was
session 1.
So the way I was gonna set it up was like, for the interface, I was just gonna have Jesse's character and Dodger's yeah, exactly, and then slowly trickle in people as we go on, and it was going to be a neat thing, but that's okay. We'll pretend that happened. We'll imagine that happened. But that's the session 1 is all about the session 1 anyway, so that's where the hype is. We'll add all the bells and whistles later on when you guys in your chat and your ADD ways, you're like, I need more shiny things. It's like, hey, Discord overlay, hey, D&D Beyond it. Yeah, there you go. Now we're getting excited. So it's all good, because the bottom line is I'm just excited to DM this session, start this story with you guys. I'm very stoked. So let's you guys wanna just dive right in?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
You want to go right in there? I had to, at the very least, even though my Discord, I'm gonna have a Discord reaction this time with my DM Rec Boy, but Mariah worked so hard on it. I wanted to make sure we were at least showing that off today, even though the Discord is broken. So, yeah, fancy DM Rec. Absolutely.
Are you some kind of wizard raccoon?
Oh, it looks so good.
He's everything. He can be a little bit of everything.
Like a warlock?
Yeah. like a warlock? I'm good. Sorry. Don't bully your players literally right before the campaign's about to begin. I just liked it. Is he some kind of cleric, DM?
No, he's clearly a sorcerer of some
He's
sort.
clearly a sorcerer, wild. I could just do the really like nerdy sound just because my throat's all phlegmy and stuff right now. So it's I can do it really well. So that's why
you
part
got
of
a
it.
phlegmy throat? What's going on there?
I don't know.
You need some water? You want to take a break?
No. Yeah, I'm pooped, man. We should probably.
I'm exhausted, actually.
I'm exhausted. And before anyone starts, monk-assing, I did take a COVID test. I'm clean. I do not have COVID, so we're.
Take the shot of vodka. It'll be all right.
Every time you're like, oh, my throat's scratchy, everyone's like staring at you, like, bro, you good? You good, bro? You good? And yes, bro, in quotation marks, I'm good. All right. We got a lot to do. This could be, I have no concept of time. So that means this could be a 1 hour session 1 or a 3 hour session 1. I have genuinely no idea, but I'm excited to get started. I'm excited to get underway. So why don't we begin, chat? Chat room, you guys ready to go? You ready to begin? Yes? Brett, you yes? Yes? Yes, indeed. They're ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Summer's been ready for months.
Ever since I found out the planet blew up, I've been ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Let me just go ahead and do a little shaky shake on my energy drink and take you to someplace familiar. Ooh, welcome to Zero City. A lovely city that is just southeast of the capital of London, which is the capital of Kathos. Kathos, the capital of Io, because that's where the Ionian Senate is. Let me get a little this going for you. See if I can hear that okay. Oh, I can hear that okay. And then it's time to talk about the beat. As that loads in. Ah, yes. Everything's loading so slowly for me. Why is that? I guess I will mute. Oh, there we go. The beat. So, you guys are fortunate enough to be starting over in Zeros, which has been doing pretty dang good job of keeping things in order. And that is because the proud XDF, the protection force of Zeros, keeps the streets clean and does a bang-up job of keeping perps and criminals off the streets, keeping things nice and orderly. And it's because of prots like Dash and Logan. Dash and Logan, by the way, if just before we get into it, Dodger, would you like to introduce your lovely good boy?
Yeah, I'm playing Dash, and Dash is a beat prot, and that's it. That's his whole life.
That's his
He's
whole
all
life.
about it.
Well, I mean, he just from my understanding, he just recently joined the force at the XDF. He is currently on probation as an early hire. Would you say he's a starry-eyed young cadet ready to serve some justice?
He wants to help, like earnestly wants to help. This is the perfect sort of job for him. So.
Okay. And then his partner currently, who has been showing him the ropes, is experienced detective Logan Horn, aka Jesse. Jesse, would you like to introduce your character and tell us a little of what he's about? Oh, look at this boy. Look at this man.
Look at his face.
Logan is, to quote a movie, too old for this shit. He is.
He's so grump.
He's been a prot for a long time, and now they've stuck him with a probie, and he's not feeling it. But it could all be done soon.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Sweats. Looks down and frowns. Well, that's all we're going to be introducing at this point in time. As Logan and Dash, you have just completed another case. Got another criminal off the streets over on Zeros. A pickpocket rackling has been wandering the streets, stealing little knickknacks from people, but have also been hacking into the shard spires, tapping into the energy source that literally fuels the city of Zeros, and has been converting that into just pocket change when it comes to energy, energy credits, which is the currency of the world that you guys are in. It was an easy case. The Logan, you've probably done this a 1,000 times, hundreds of times at this point in time. And Dash, this is probably one of your first your first beats, one of the first criminals that you're able to get off the street. Would you say, I don't want to assume, so correct me if I'm wrong, Dash, would you say that you feel proud of the job you've done here today, getting another pickpocket, another criminal off the streets?
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
yeah, Dash is jazzed.
And Logan, would you say that classic line, you're getting too old for this shit? Because this is definitely a case that is absolutely underneath you.
Are we at the diner right now?
You're heading over to the diner right now. Like, you guys are heading over to get, a little bit of food before you have to go and report the case in.
Yeah, Logan has no real demeanor except a blank stare.
Mm-hmm. And since you said you were at the diner, let me go ahead and take you in. You guys are actually right outside the diner currently. Hobbs Diner, which is a well-known location for beat prots like yourself to come in, get yourself a nice cup of coffee, or any sort of like fried eggs or basic food to get some protein, get the energy back in, is like I said, a typical spot for the XDF prot force to visit. So after after doing like a long-term case like this, Hobbs Diner is exactly where you'd go. You guys are on foot because Logan, you are no longer assigned a vehicle. You're kind of kept really close in when it comes to what the city needs. Meanwhile, Dash, you're not assigned a vehicle because you're on probation, but this right here is one of the XDF prot cars, looks like. As you see, one of the prots is over there about to get off duty at this point. But yeah, you guys have been walking the streets at this point in time. You're approaching the diner. And yeah, feel free to go at it. If you got any questions, let me know.
Do we know this guy?
This
guy who's by the car?
This random guy over here? Probably not. Yep. I mean, what can be said about the prot force is that there is a lot of protection on the street. It's very hard to commit crime over in Zeros because the police force is so full. I mean, they have definitely invested in making sure that the streets are protected. So you may not know him. Also, being a new individual, you may not know him, but you are more than welcome to greet if you'd like.
Yeah, Dash would definitely like wave as they're walking up and say, "You tried the pie?"
He's like he's about to get out of his car, and as he turns around and begins to walk, you're like right in his face, like waving right there. He's like, "What? Huh?
Pie, it's absolutely incredible here. You've got to try it."
He looks around. You open the door. You open the door.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, I guess I've had the pie. Logan, he says as he gives Logan a stirred nod. Everyone knows Logan. Logan's been on the force long enough.
Logan rolls his eyes at the entire situation and follows.
And then this prot, familiar with Logan's demeanor, but still doesn't want to be rude, it will continue to walk in. At the south, you kind of walk into an old-time, what feels like an old-time diner. It's generally kept quiet around these hours. It's currently early afternoon. Dash, fortunately for you, it is your mandated lunch hour. So meanwhile, Logan, you kind of are able to come and go as you please. The XDF has kind of given you free reign of when you'd like to take breaks or what cases you'd like to do and things like that. Because again, you have reached a point at this time that you're at tenure. You're practically at tenure at this point, and they just kind of let you do your thing. This prot's just going to go ahead and walk over to the bar. As you'll walk over, you'll see the Hob over here who runs the establishment.
I was going to say, is that Hob?
That's Hob.
Okay.
He'll go ahead and give you a wave over there. Well, everyone calls him Hob. His name is actually Jeffrey, but he has always been a big fan of the culture and stories of hobgoblins specifically, which is why he's named his diner Hobbs Diner, and that's why he goes by the name. And since then he's just gone by the name Hob, and yeah, and just has left it at that point in time. But yeah, he'll wave you guys over.
Yeah, Dash will look at Logan. Say, do you want to grab a table? I can get you a coffee, or...
Logan just lightly nods and then just proceeds to walk towards one of the tables.
Nice, good talk.
You'll see a Hob absolutely at this point. Yeah, he'll walk over and look down. And
hey, Hob, how's it going?
Well, hey, kid, how you holding up? And he specifically looks past you over to Logan at this point.
Oh, doing great. Yeah, had a great day today, actually. Can I get a coffee and 2 pieces of pie and I'll just have a water, honestly.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that for you. Sure I can't get you anything else, like some eggs, some bacon, some actual meal.
Hob, I'm celebrating today. I brought someone to justice. I'm feeling really good. 2 pieces of pie, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess it is time for celebration. He'll yell over to the back. Order up. 2 slices hot pie, pot of coffee, Prot special. Prot special beans. The coffee beans are literally soaked in, like they're gone double time. So the coffee's made and then it goes through the grounds again, because typically Prots are generally on the street for so freaking long at this point in time. And after a few minutes, while he's waiting over there, he'll look over at Dash and just say, so, anything you can tell me about this big case you brought in?
Oh, well, my commanding officer says it was kind of low-tier chump change sort of a thing, but it's special to me, First thing, he was a hacker, pickpocket, but it feels good,
He nods. Hob kind of gives off this smile of it's almost like a reminiscent smile of the good old days, like the youth, you know what I mean? He has hope for you. Because you could absolutely see, especially with some of the Prots that are around, they've been at this job for quite some time. They've been at this job for such a long time that you do tend to see people get burned out. I'm looking at you, Logan. And Hob's just got a smile on his face. He appreciates he always appreciates when new blood, new energy comes in to the force over at this point. So you'll see Hob walk over at that, and as you guys are discussing a little bit, pulls out 2 slices of pie along with a pot of coffee. Walks over, drops it over, and he'll give you a
lifesaver, Hob.
He'll give you a wink, and he says, "Hey, this one's on me, kid."
No. Oh, I can't let you do that.
Hey, celebrations, my guy. And then he just kind of raises his arms up, like what of it, but in a nice way, not an aggressive way.
Yeah. Dash will just grin, and he'll start, grabbing all the food, and I'll say, "Hey, Hob, you're the best, man. Thanks so much."
Hey, take it easy, kid. And go ahead and say hi to Logan for me.
Yeah, we'll do.
He'll give Logan a nod a little bit, knowing that Logan is not one for pleasantries.
Logan has not looked their direction once.
What's Logan been doing this entire time while that conversation's been happening?
Staring at the table.
It just general demeanor, general vibe, anything that you would like to share that's going on in Logan's mind right now?
Blank expression, staring at the table.
Gotcha. Okay. So you'll just see, Dash is going to walk up. With 2 plates of pie that I would imagine you're trying to balance on your arm. Would that be correct?
I would put he's got 2 pieces of pie that he's somehow managing to hold with one hand, and then he'll put the coffee down first thing, and then the 2 pieces of pie, and it's sort of the way that he's set them down. It's really unclear if 1 piece of pie is for him and 1 piece is for Logan, or if they're both for him.
Well, with the food down, coffee down as well with a little mug. Logan, what do you do?
Logan pours. Now, do we get a pitcher of coffee or just mugs of coffee?
Oh, you got a pitcher of coffee, but you would have you already had a coffee mug over on the table as well.
Yeah. Logan pours the coffee for himself and then pushes the actual pitcher back towards the Proby and begins to just look at the coffee, and then from under his tan overcoat pulls out a flask, sort of unscrews it and pours it in, and then looks at Dash and sort of holds it out.
Oh no, I'm good.
Dash, you probably have seen this several times before whenever you go to a diner with Logan.
There is not even a flicker of judgment in his tone or on his face. He just says, "No, I'm all right. Thanks so much." And he'll just be eating pie.
Suit yourself. And then puts it back in his coat.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, does any other do you guys have any other discussion or conversation? I'd imagine Logan's usually a pretty quiet guy, not a chatty fella.
Correct.
As a silence falls over the table. Silence that has fallen over so many times before.
The only noise of the table is the slurp, a slurp of drinking the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I think at a certain probably after he's finished the first piece of pie and is starting to trying to gauge whether or not Logan might eat that piece of pie or if it's up for grabs. I think he would wind up saying something like, I'm going to be heading back to get some things done. If you want me to report it for you, you just relax a bit if you need it.
You want to handle the paperwork? Is that it?
Yeah, why not? I don't mind.
Well, you are new.
He'll just smile. I don't mind doing the work. So if you'd rather I did it, that's fine.
Look, if you really want to, it's fine.
All right.
Great talk. Lovely. Okay.
He'll pull the other piece of pie over to him and start eating it.
Okay, give me one quick second. There's one thing I forgot to add. I knew I was forgetting something. Can I drag this over here? Drag that over there. So as the silence continues to fall over the table, Logan drinking his coffee, quote unquote, and Dash eating up that pie, offering whatever assistance that he can offer. I just need 2 seconds. I have a lot of NPCs here. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Bup. Excellent. You will actually hear the door open. You'll hear the ding, 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 ding. As a gentleman walks in. And Dash, you recognize him right away.
Boop. Yeah, Dash will look over and immediately stand up. Cooper!
You just kind of see, you just see what appears to be the spitting image of almost Dash walk over with the smile on his face. His eyes will open wide at that point, and he'll be like, "Dash, fancy seeing you here."
Big hug.
Oh, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I was actually planning on reaching out to you at some point. And
I had no idea that you were in town right now. What are you up to?
You'll actually see Cooper give out a wide grin, and he's like, "I'll give you 3 guesses. Come on, let's catch up."
Okay, yeah. Do you here? He'll kind of guide him this way. Sir, this is my older brother Cooper.
Cooper walks up. He'll he takes the chair and he goes reverse style on the chair, like he's about to like tell you something really cool. As he sits on the chair, and he goes, "Hey, how's it going?" And he'll offer his hand out to Logan, really just like amped to meet someone else right now.
Logan sets his coffee down on the table and gives him the meanest looking sneer any human being has ever received, and then grabs sort of his like upper chest area and is clearly holding on to something under his shirt, and he's like, "Oh, help me. Hi."
Yeah, blessings upon you, man, he'll say as he like grabs onto your hand and begins to shake it.
It's almost like limp-wristed as he's shaking my hand. It's just sort of like in his hand. I'm not actively shaking.
Oh, yeah. He's shaking it hard, like no matter what you're doing at this point, like you're giving a hearty handshake. He seemed pretty oblivious to your attitude. Either that or he's just kind of not letting it like settle in at this point. And he's just looking over at you, and he just, as if to start conversation, it's like, "Hey, you taking care of my brother over here?"
"Oh, your brother's more like taking care of me."
Oh, that's Dash, always a go-getter. And he'll just kind of like reach over to Dash, like slap him on the shoulder, like hell yeah, that's awesome, man, you're doing great.
He's actually one of the most incredible detectives ever. I'm honestly very honored he's been assigned to me while I'm under probation.
Oh, all right, man, that's awesome. And same attitude that he gave to Dash, he gives to Logan. Again, the hand slapping, this time on Logan's shoulder. Like, hey, all right, man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, Logan almost spills a little bit of the coffee on the table and, like, again, tenses.
As the coffee spills, he goes, "Whoa, easy there, man." As he grabs like a napkin, he begins to clean it up.
Hey, I'm actually going to be heading back to the precinct. If you want to walk with me, we can catch up.
Oh, well, actually, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Is there any way we can maybe like talk in private? And then he kind of like motions over to like one of the booths.
Oh, yeah. He'll look at Logan like, "Do you mind?"
Logan hasn't looked in your direction, Dash, since you sat down originally with the coffee and pie. So, yeah, you look over and he gives you no indication that he even cares.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, come on.
Oh, cool. You taking
here.
so you're able to take a break, and because I think we might need to talk for a while.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm on my lunch break, actually, so I'm good for a bit longer.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, nice to meet you, Logan. Pleasure to meet you. And he just once again offers a hand out to Logan.
Yeah, Logan doesn't reciprocate and just drinks coffee.
Right, man. Let Hio watch you. And then he just kind of just walks over here. And as he, like, he'll sit back and lean over. He'll stretch out his arms right over on the back. Just kind of like just extend out as far as he can. And he'll look over at Dash and just kind of give him a hearty pat on the back. Hey, man, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you.
Really good to see you too. You seem really relaxed. It's nice. I'm glad.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just more things change the more they stay the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
So you heard? You had to have heard, right?
About what?
He'll lean over. He's like, "Come on. You know who's in jail again, right? You had to have known."
What? No. What are you talking about?
His smile fades a little bit as it opens wide, and he's just like, "Yo, you didn't know?"
Obviously, I don't know. What are you talking about?
He looks over at you, and he goes, "Piper?" He says under his breath.
Again, no way.
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. I assumed you knew, being a prod and all. Maybe I should be the one solving crimes, right?
Well, I mean, it's hard to keep track of all that, you know? I thought, well, I haven't looked at his file in a while, but...
Mm-hmm. Well, from what I understand, he got busted again. Probably doing something stupid. And he just kind of like begins kicking his foot around and says, that's actually why I'm in town.
Well,
kind of seeing exactly what's happened to what's
too bad.
happened to him.
Maybe I can go see him. You know, maybe he just needs to talk to somebody, you know? He might not have a lot of friends around, or I don't know.
Well, you know, you were actually going to be the next person that I bumped into, try and find. I don't know what Piper's done this time. All I know is he got arrested and might be in some real serious trouble. Anyways, his family, well, and then he just kind of closes his mouth a little bit and says, needless to say, I need to go ahead and try and help him out. You know, bust him out of whatever needs to be done, maybe pay his legal fees or something. But he needs to get out. He needs to get out of prison pretty badly. Maybe shape him up a little bit, you know what I mean?
I'll figure out where they're holding him. I'll see if I can go talk to him.
Hey, righteous man. I really do appreciate that. And if you need any extra credits so we can go ahead and bail him out, just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're good, right?
He kind of looks at you apprehensively, and he's like, yeah, I'm good. Why wouldn't I be good?
No, I just...
He looks over he looks over at you, and you just kind of see he's twitching his foot a little bit as he leans over. Yeah.
I just didn't know you were going to be in town, and I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it's good to see you.
And he just at that point he just kind of looks over at you and is just like, I mean, is it good to see me, Dash?
Why would you say that? Of course it's good to see you.
All right. Listen, man. It's just take care of yourself, okay? And when you hear something about Piper, let me know, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
And hey, keep at it, okay? And if you need anything at all, you know how to reach me.
Yeah.
Or if you know, and then he kind of looks over and says, if you just want to kind of get away for a little bit, you know what I mean? You'd always be welcome back home.
Thanks, man. No, I'm good. I'm happy, honestly.
And in the end, that's all that matters. And he just, at that point, will just lean over and says, again, if you need anything, you let me know, okay, bro?
Yeah. Thanks, Coop.
And at that point,
did you want to walk with me to the precinct, or do you need to go, or?
No. It's I don't like to stay in the city for too long. I'm actually gonna look for one of the god shrines.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope so. But just yeah. He looks over.
No. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
No. What were you gonna say, man?
It's like a standoff.
That's what he does, and he just kind of at that point pumps his chest. No, man. What are you gonna say?
Dash will just like shake his head and put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Nothing, man. I'll let you know if I hear anything."
Cool. Righteous. He'll turn around at that point and just continue to walk away. He pats Logan on the back as he walks by.
Logan shoots him daggers with his eyes.
Pulls out a gun and
Logan shoots him, and Cooper is dead now.
And that's the campaign on the run. On the run, man, on the run. All right, so at that point, you'll just see Cooper just walk out.
Yeah, Dash will walk up and kind of stand next to the table and say, "Hey, sorry, I know you can be kind of full on. I'm gonna head back. I'll get all the paperwork and stuff done, so take your time."
Not going to tell me what that was?
It's my brother just kind of, he sometimes keeps tabs on me. Just, you know, just wanted to come by. But I'll see you soon. All right.
Usually so talkative. What happened?
We have this old friend. Apparently he's in prison, so he was just letting me know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure
the whole story. No, it's all right. It's fine.
Dashiell's just kind of like, all right, well, yeah, that's all it was. He was just checking in on me and letting me know. So,
will it affect your job?
No, of course not.
Logan just stares, like that's just looking at you.
Dash unflinchingly looks back, but not in like a challenging way at all, just in like he's just an open book. Like he's just makes eye contact with you and he says, honestly, this job is everything to me. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not distracted. It's not a problem.
Okay. Okay.
He'll get up and as he's leaving, he'll say, "Hey Hob, thanks again for the pie." Pies.
It cleans some plates as you go ahead and walk out at that point.
Yeah, and he'll leave.
As you leave the diner, Logan, what are you doing?
Logan will stand up and sort of pat down his outfit to get rid of any, and my brain just died. Creases? What's the word I'm looking for?
Creases. I like that.
Whatever.
Wrinkles.
Wrinkles. Oh my God. There's wrinkles in my brain, I guess. And so he pats down the wrinkles. And I guess it's a good thing to have wrinkles in your brain. And he will just slowly walk up and bring his coffee cup back to Hobbs and just put it on the counter.
Hob nods. Knows that Logan is not one for conversation, and he'll just give it a knowing nod and take the pot. Anything else I can do for you, Logan?
Logan just turns around and walks out.
Hob knew. Hob knew. All right. So while Dash, you're going to the precinct. Logan, where are you going?
I would imagine back to report in that we have done all this stuff.
All right, so you are also heading over into the precinct. So, do you typically like to prefer to go on foot, or do you want to take the monorail?
No, Dash walks on foot.
Yeah, Dash walks on foot
everywhere. Logan walks on foot everywhere all the time.
Gotcha.
We are all Dash now.
We are all.
I don't know what's happened. My brain is shut down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. So as you begin to head over in one direction, so you're gonna head off over through the streets. Dash, while you're also walking off on the streets as well, you bump into another prot that you know who is just getting onto their lunch duty. Masae, why don't you tell us your character that you're playing and what we're looking at right now?
Yeah, I'm playing a beat prot. She is Karis Creed, and she is big muscle girl. She's very, very enthusiastic. She's very gung-ho about what she's doing, and I'm very excited. She got them muscles. Big strong.
So Karis, you've been on the force for quite a while. Not as long as Logan, of course, but it's definitely been several years now that you've been on the defense force, because of events that have happened, you've had a demeanor change, we'll go ahead and say at this point. But needless to say, because of your sort of muddied and shadowy past, more recently in the past couple of months, you've been kind of assigned away from actual, detective work, actual cases, actual beats, and have been doing just like real run-of-the-mill jobs, like just being like a traffic cop, or managing the monorails and things like that. Is currently your lunch break, and you begin to walk over to Hobbs as you usually do when you see Dash about to cross you.
She's walking up and she sees Dash, and she immediately waves at him. Is like, "Yo, Dash!"
Hey. Yeah, he'll walk up and put a hand up for a high five.
She goes for it.
Yes.
With all of her strength. All of her strength. She goes,
wow. Most intense high five ever.
There's like sparkles, in the background. It's like
people a block away heard that shit.
Yeah.
Can I get some strength checks from the both of you to see who had the more powerful high five?
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course.
I want to see fan art like that Arnie image in Predator where they have a fucking grudge.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're doing strength checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
strength check. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
hope you roll a
12. Oh no.
And at that point we'll feel like Dash's muscles just ripple forth as the echoing high five just echoes off into the streets, and your hand turns slightly red.
Despite winning that check, Dash will sort of like whip his hand a little bit, like, "Damn, you working out?"
I see you are too, man. She's shaking her hand too. She's smirking and she's beaming. She vibes with Dash. She definitely vibes with Dash.
I'm heading back to the precinct right now, but we should catch up later. I feel like I haven't seen you since they put you on the detail over here.
Don't remind me, dude. God. Just
you bored?
A little bored. She shrugs. She's obviously a little bit frustrated about it, but she's taking it as she can. But she kind of keeps walking a little bit and does like a little turn while she's giving him a big old smile, and she's like, I take it you just finished up your lunch then.
Yeah, I just finished.
Then.
Otherwise I'd join you. If I thought that I could go back in there and get more pie, I would, but
maybe next time then.
Maybe next time. Hey, you're not going to be on probation for long. You're an incredible cop, all right? It's not going to be forever.
She looks touched. she does a little nose wrinkle, trying to not look touched, but she's touched. And she's like, "Oh, I'm trying my best, man. Trying my best." Hey, you too, though. You're doing good. I don't know why she has an anime vein on her head right now. I need to see that. You're doing good too, dude.
Sweats.
It's a strain of that high five.
Yeah, Dash will just grin and he'll shrug. Hey, it's sometimes it takes a while. I'm new, it's fine.
It's taken you a long time though, isn't it? You've been at it for a bit. Figured you'd be past this by now.
Well, maybe there's something I could be doing better or more of. I don't know.
Are you kidding? You're doing better than half the force.
You don't gotta say that.
Not just saying it, man.
Bro.
Bro.
Well, man, I won't keep you up, but we'll definitely get lunch later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. Have a good lunch.
I will do.
And as you guys continue to go on your own way, those that continue to hustle the streets. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the region map, see where everyone's doing. Everyone enjoying themselves? Good, nice chill session 1 so far for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
currently at Hobbs Diner, currently walking the streets. And then I'm going to say, yeah, since you went the other way, probably to avoid some people. Would you say Logan's taken the back streets, the alleyways, the faster way to get to the central station?
The less people, the better. Yes.
Yeah. So you're definitely, so like, this is like the typical route that is like, you're probably gonna, oh wait, would Dash take the monorail?
Oh no, he's walking.
Gotta get that cardio in. No, I got you, man.
he walks / jogs everywhere.
So yeah, you guys will probably cross over at this point. Not cross over like with each other, because I'm sure if Logan saw Dash this point in time, he'd be like, and dive that down.
Completely planted up against a wall, just like, he'll be gone soon. He'll be gone soon.
As you kind of cross through the park, you'll actually hear one of the radio speakers that are going off in the park, where they have just general like radio broadcasts, music, news reports, and things of that nature. Does everyone have the sound on for what do you call it, for Foundry?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, good. Sorry, what was that? All right. Then you might hear this as well, Dash, in one of like the speakers that are going off. But Logan, you definitely hear this while you're walking in the park. As a breaking news bulletin breaks through. It takes a minute for me to load in for some reason. What the heck? Are you guys hearing it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to stop because I can't. It's not working for me. Ah! Nothing's working. Nothing's working. How do I actually?
It sounded very cool.
Thank you.
Sounded like it was on the radio.
Yeah,
I'm gonna BBC World Report. Yeah, I'm
gonna mute from my side. I apologize. I'm gonna see if it'll let me loop. Can I rewind back? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my God, there it is. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm starting it back. Sorry. You hear this on the radio.
You're listening to Kathos Capital Radio. And now, Valith Bronzebeard. Breaking news, grisly murder in southern Ishtar. The body discovered outside the city of Jotun. Early investigations report the body was seized in rigor mortis, while its face petrified into stone. Some already comparing this to the Facade murders. Facade, who eluded the XDF for years, had their victims' faces petrified by supernatural means. The case was never solved, with the last murder to happen over 20 years ago. Gruesome photos of the scene cannot be shown due to its violent nature. Unless you're a subscriber of QCR, subscribe today for 10 energy credits a month and head over to our Shard site to see the brutal crime scenes that is too intense for the public Shard shows. We'll be right back with the weather in just a minute. You're listening to Kathos Capital Radio.
So, Logan, you hear that over the radio.
Yeah, he pauses and stands there listening to the radio broadcast, and I'm sure it is imperceptible to anyone else, but his mood clearly changes.
You're just kind of like standing there in the middle of the park. You're already kind of alone and by yourself at this point in time, as people are like walking around you. If you observe the general demeanor of everyone as they're listening to the news, it's like a passing topic. It's a lot just like, oh, and then they just continue their life as normal. But it seems that you are paused into the on the park.
Yeah, if anyone was walking behind him, they almost ran into him. That's how fast and hard he stopped.
All right, Logan, what do you do?
And I'm sure something Dash has never seen. Logan runs as fast and as hard as he can to the police station.
All right.
God, I'm missing it.
So while Logan is doing just his usual like nice jog, getting that cardio in, Logan sprints and actually will arrive over at the XDF sooner, not only taking the back alleyways, but because as an urban elf, Logan has a base speed of 40. So he is sprinting with his long strides over to the XDF. And that is where we will take you. So just to recap, Logan, you're just kind of like jogging along. Or sorry, Dash, you're jogging around, and Logan, you have arrived. You have just sprinted over to the XDF. You've entered in at that point in time, and you rush into the elevator, and you begin going. All right, so
he's mashing the floor button for some reason, hoping it'll go faster.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, so now at the station. So you're just waiting at this point in time, just trying to get up as you're waiting for the elevator to go. Yeah, it'll at that point hit a ding. Bing. As you are able to open the door and walk on through.
Yeah, he basically like barges through and proceeds to go directly to the chief's office.
Yep, which is going to be right over there. Is going to be where the that office is. So as you charge through, the door opens, and you'll see out walks what appears to be what you recognize as the senator of Zeros, specifically part of the Ionian Senate, and you almost like bump into him, this elven senator. I mean, it kind of gives you a look over, a cold stare before he walks by you.
Yeah, Logan just gives like a sneer back.
And
then continues on.
So you're walking into the sergeant's office, Sergeant Kagan, who was your former partner. At this point, which is probably he's a former partner who moved up the ranks while you kind of like stayed in that detective grade. So you'll open the door. Hold on, I'm just gonna boop. And you'll walk in. As you'll walk in, you will see an orc sergeant, and sitting here is the chief of police, who is normally not sitting there at some point at that point in time. The chief of police, the captain, will look over at you almost in surprise, because again, he's not really supposed to be here. And you'll see Kagan over here, who is he looks begrizzled, like he looks like clearly a little annoyed at something. So as you walk in a rush,
Logan bursts into the room.
Yeah, and yeah, they'll all look forward at you, and you'll just kind of see the sergeant go, "Logan, you okay?"
Kagan, did you hear? Did you hear on the chief? Hello.
Yeah, there he is. Logan, did we hear what? And as he steps off the couch and he'll walk forward over to you.
The news. Facade is on the news.
And they both kind of look at each other. Kagan has this sorrowful expression, but you'll actually see the captain like visibly shake his head. And he just goes, "Logan, Facade disappeared over 20 years ago. Whatever that is just all it is just a fluff piece. We don't know if it's actually Facade. Hey, sit down. Yeah, you gotta take a breather. It's not good for your heart."
A murder fluff piece, Chief. You have to be joking.
He looks over at you and he says, "A body found in southern Ishtar? And what's our evidence at that point? A news report for someone who's just trying to get more clicks? Logan, you can't go off the handle every time you hear the name Facade."
I can and I will.
and you'll just kind of see the sergeant, who normally is very, he's your bro, he's your buddy, he's been your partner for a long time. He'll just kind of like sit over here, and he's especially quiet.
Kagan, you can't truly believe what he's saying. A fluff piece?
Kagan looks over at you as if he's biting his lip about something, and he goes, maybe we should talk about that a little later. Captain's got something to say to you. And then you'll just kind of see the captain look over and say, Kagan, I thought you had something to say. The captain kind of gives this sort of look that's like, this is your job, you do it.
What is he talking about, partner?
Kagan looks pissed. And he just mutters under his breath, I'm not gonna do your butcher job, Captain. The captain The captain falls silent. And then he takes a deep breath as a forceful smile goes on his face. Retirement, my dear boy. We think you've served the XDF long enough. We want to throw you a party, so that way you can, go off and retire, like everyone wants to.
Do I look like a man who parties, Chief?
Probably not, but it does come with a nice pension pay. Needless to say, it's time to take a break, Logan. You've done wonders for the city. Absolutely fantastic work, and even heroes need their rest. As he looks over at you with a smile.
I don't understand. We have a potential copycat, if not the real facade, and you're not just taking me off the case, you're taking me off the force?
He smiles a little bit before patting you, and he says, Logan, forget this. I understand how close you are to the facade case, but we got younger, more able detectives that can handle this for you.
Who lack experience.
There's new techniques being developed all the time. Listen, Logan, this is for your own good. It's time for you to take a break. You're not gonna live forever.
Logan gets up in his face and looks down on him and just points at his chest, pushing at it, you don't get to tell me what I can or cannot do.
Actually, Logan, I can, and I just did. As of right now, I'm pulling you off the detail. You've got no more cases. For the next 4 weeks, you're gonna pack your desk, you're gonna take a breather, you're gonna get paid to do it, and then you're gonna retire like the hero you are. And that's the end of that. And he points his finger at your chest when he says that.
Logan turns and looks at Kagan with an expression that so far we've never seen his cold face have, where it's almost like shock and outrage and just betrayal at his old partner.
Kagan kind of like clumsily scratches at his forehead a little bit, feeling the guilt fall upon him. And at that point, he'll give Logan a hearty pat and says, "We appreciate everything you've done. I expect you out of the building in a month." Opens the door and leaves. Kagan has with a loud sigh. And he looks, so at that point, now that he's looking down, he'll look over at you with this half grin and just waits for you to tear him a new one. Go ahead.
Logan opens the door and looks back at him and says, "I thought you were better than this." And then just walks out and closes it behind him.
Logan, Logan, wait! And then at that point, as you're walking, you literally see Kagan begin charging out at you. And as he's walking by, as he's walking over, he's trying to stop you at this point. He's like, Logan, look. This wasn't, there was nothing that I could do. Hell, there was nothing the captain could even do. The order comes from up. From up. From politics up.
Why? Makes no sense. I've been nothing but good for the city.
And at that point, he turns around. He's just like, follow me, Logan. We got a lot to talk about.
Logan stands perfectly still.
And he goes, Logan, have I steered you wrong?
He just turns and points back to his office and is like, roughly 5 minutes ago, yes.
Well, then let me make it up to you.
This better be good. And he just follows.
All right. So at that point in time, you'll see him walk into the elevator waiting for you. Come on in. He presses a button and then just lets the elevator go down. So in this long elevator ride, you'll see as Kagan just kind of gives a sigh. He walks over, leans back, and says, So, on your way here, did you happen to meet our new and rising up senator?
I met someone.
That's Senator Thalen. He's been newly appointed to govern our region. And he seems to have some good ideas, he'll say with an air quote, in like air quotes. It includes lowering the retirement age so there's more young investigators on the street, which also means a cut in pension because you have to leave the force earlier. And he's also interested in, I believe the number he said was 15% of all prots that are currently on the street. We're about to lose some good men and women. You're not the only one, Logan. And they've been apparently planning this for a while.
But of all the days, Kagan.
I'm aware. And trust me, if I heard about it sooner, you would have been the first one to go to. Bureaucracy of being a sergeant. He shakes his head. Then he kind of looks over at you and is just like, You're a tough elf. But I gotta ask. How you doing?
How do you think?
Probably mad as hell, I'd imagine.
Logan just like gets right up in his face.
He doesn't budge.
Yeah.
And he just looks at you. Not
yes.
like an intimidating thing. He just lets you get it out of your system.
Yeah, they're partners.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you think it feels to be this close again and to be told no?
As far as the XDF is concerned, and as far as our captain is concerned, the senator, all the higher-ups, the facade murder case is done and closed. I don't have to tell you, that was the biggest embarrassment we felt, and then his face turns serious. Suffered some serious losses.
Logan grabs the upper part of his chest again. Clearly there's something under his shirt. and looks him dead in the eyes and is like, "It's not over for me, and it never will be until it's done."
Kagan sighs. And he just looks over at you. What are you thinking?
A lot can get done in 4 weeks.
He smirks. Normally at this point is the time I'd say that you're gonna risk your career over this, but it seems there's really nothing to risk anymore, huh?
Normally at this point is the time I'd tell you it's too late to make my life more miserable than it already is, but you stuck me with the probie, so...
He chuckles a little bit, and then he frowns. How's Dash been treating you?
Dash is... Dash.
I think he's good for you.
Dash is a good cop, but what I intend to do, I don't know if Dash belongs there.
And then you'll just see his frown form on his face. Dash is on the chopping block too.
Logan actually shows some emotion that is just like pity, I guess, and maybe it's the first time Dash has ever expressed this emotion in front of Kagan, or I'm sorry, Logan. I don't know why I keep saying Dash. I want to be Dodger's character so bad. What a himbo. What a himbo. Yeah, Logan just has this look of kind of pity. Like, it's so messed up that that Kagan is one of the top brass when this is going down. Like, how dare you forget where you've come from?
And he looks over. He said, "We're about to lose a lot of good cops. You, Dash, Karis, a bunch of them. Anyone that's gone out of line over the past couple of years, the senator wants them gone. Wants a nice, clean force. Doesn't believe we need all this law enforcement."
It doesn't make any sense. All these politicians are where they're at, leading the city the way it is because of the work we did.
How soon people forget, huh? It's during times of peace that people get sloppy. And then just thinks, well, what can we cut next? They always forget about how we got there. We're losing a lot of good prots.
Well, partner, let's hope you haven't forgot all you owe me, because I need a favor.
I was waiting for this. And then he looks over at you. Name it.
Keep the chief off my back for, I don't know. And he sly looks at him. 4 weeks. Let me do this, and then I'll be gone.
I think I can do that for you. So what's the plan?
Don't ask any more questions. Don't let others ask questions. That's the plan.
But what can I do for you? How can I help you?
Logan...
You're not going to be able to do this alone. You're going to need someone on the higher up. And then he points at his shield. I need to know exactly what you're doing. Not so that I can stop you, but so that I can cover your tracks. I would rather that your retirement party is not you in handcuffs going to the vault. That is what I need from you.
Speaking of the vault, I may need access.
He smiles before you hear the elevator stop. Where do you think we've been going this entire time? And now, to take you have arrived at the vault. So, the vault is effectively a space station underneath the crust of Zeros. It is where all the hardened criminals go. You are now in space, underneath the Ark of Kathos. So, let me go ahead and do this, make sure I've got... I'm still learning this, so I want to make sure that I am seeing exactly where we're at. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, yes, I forgot. I need to drag one more person. That is going to be Logan. All right. You've arrived at the bottom level. And you'll just hear the... As your head begins to feel heavy. You've descended below the crust of the Ark and arrived at what is effectively it's a manned, but it's not. It's a space station that can't go anywhere. Specifically, the vault is meant to keep all of the worst offenders and criminals in Kathos, because Kathos does not have a death penalty. So they believe in this enlightened way that by keeping the worst criminals sealed away, they can fulfill the fact that they don't kill, they don't murder at this point. But they also wanted to make sure that if there was ever a release or breakout, they could just release the thing into space or just completely destroy it whatsoever. And it is all away from it's away from the eyes of Kathos. It's away from the eyes of Zeros at this point in time. Okay, so that's fucked up a little bit. Let's go, Logan.
After you.
All right, so you'll walk into this area where there's two guards there. The sergeant will go ahead and give a nod and say, "You've been expecting me. We have some questioning we need to do with a couple of the prisoners." This dwarf will nod, and with that you hear, and then the gates will open up, allowing the two of you to be in. As you walk in, you'll see the two that have recently been causing the most trouble and have been down here, awaiting sentencing, but you know more than likely will be staying here for the rest of their lives. You see this individual up here. Summer, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm playing a zombie. I am playing a pretty scrawny, shorter man. He has long gray hair. Definitely patchwork job. He is sewn together a bunch of different types of races. You see, like, he has like a werewolf thumb, a tiefling finger, he has a goblin ear, an elf ear. It's kind of hard to tell at this point what race he was even originally. And he kind of dresses like a mixture between a pimp and a doctor.
Okay.
But as Logan kind of like looks into his cell, like, this dude is fucking jamming. He's like disco dancing to like no music. Like, he looks like he's jamming out at the best nightclub, but there's like no music playing.
You'll, as you see Kagan just kind of walk by, He'll look over at the Zomboy who's just jamming out to nothing, and he'll just say, one of our newer arrivals.
Drug addict.
Arsonist. And apparently grave robber, he says, looking into the cell.
Arsonist, grave robber, drug addict. It's terrible.
Terrible dancer, too. And I'm sure you're familiar with the toy maker. Looking down over at Eli's cell. Snake, why don't you tell us about your character?
You'd see a man basically curled up on his bench/cot, facing the wall, graying, definitely worse for wear in his prison garb. He doesn't seem to react as anybody approaches or walks past.
What's he doing, would you say?
He's just laying and facing the wall.
Okay. Kagan continues to walk. Logan, is there anything that you do?
Logan glares, but recognizes he's not looking at him, so he doesn't care, but he just like side eyes as he walks by.
Kagan stops and will look over at you, Logan, as this guard continues to walk by. Looking over at Logan, he'll just say, under his breath, I'm assuming you would like to talk to him.
Well, unless you intend to let him out, I think it's the only thing we can do.
Cocky son of a bitch. All right. And then he'll walk this way as you'll follow. So while you guys are walking over in that direction, another person enters the cell, another prod. Dash!
Yes.
You have, after you finally arrived, have spoken with a handful of people, and it hasn't taken long. This isn't really hidden information to learn that Piper has been taken to the vault for grave robbing, but also for arson. Piper is still on trial and is considered a great danger to the people of Zeros. And so I'm assuming that is where you would be heading. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I knew that I could just go talk to him, I would.
Yep. And so and that's when the elevator goes down, and then you finally arrive at the vault. The doors are open. You're free to walk over. He'll the guards will nod over to you as if they were expecting you. Not because they were expecting you, but because Logan just walked through.
Hey, I need to speak to Piper Hellebore.
Cell number 2. Just, keep your distance.
Thanks. I'll walk through.
Mm-hmm. Scar will nod.
Dash will nod.
And as you continue to walk, you will see Piper.
Okay, so what kind of... what kind of... Is this like... Is this like standard prison, like it's bars, but yep, I can like talk to him?
Yep, absolutely. So the way this dynamic lighting works, which is a lot of fun, is if you can see them, that's typically because you're working through bars. What's also cool is you can't move through here because it's still considered a wall.
Right.
So
Okay,
yes,
cool.
you could talk through them.
Dash will walk up. This is definitely the right cell. But he's looking at Piper and he has kind of a sad look on his face. And he'll step closer and he'll kind of like knock on one of the bars. Pipe? Oh.
Jesus, don't do that. Oh my God. Why would you do that?
Pipes?
Oh!
What happened to you?
Grave rob a little bit. Everybody comes in here and keeps saying like, oh, look, he's a drug addict. Blah, 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 blah. He's an arsonist. Blah, blah, blah. I hate it.
Piper, you just look really different.
Oh yeah, that was my bad. But you know,
what kind of my bad?
You know how Dad has been doing the whole thing like, you gotta take over the business, blah, 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 blah. And so I was in there doing the thing. I was on break from college, and you know, we were just working on a potion. Might have stretched it a little too far and blew myself up.
Dash looks horrified.
I remember all of it in great detail. It was horrible. But you know, Mom and Lily were nearby, so you know they did their magic.
I'm just glad you're all right. I didn't realize.
I'm not all right.
Hey, I know this isn't like good circumstances, but I'm happy to see you.
Oh yeah, how long has it been?
Long time. Dash looks like he's desperately trying to do math in his head.
He's just like has kind of crazy face, and he's just staring like blink, blink, blink. Not a thought in that head.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I checked your file. I know you're gonna be in here for a while, so I'll come down. I'll talk to you as often as I can.
Oh, that's sweet. Do you want to talk to Piper next time? Should I put in a request?
Dash looks even more concerned than before.
Oh God.
Can I talk to Piper now?
No, he's asleep. I'll leave a message though.
Oh, okay. I'll come back then.
Okay.
Walk away, kind of slowly.
Wait. Come back.
Yeah?
Do I have a question? How's Chetty?
Oh, God, the best. Yeah, he's doing great. Yeah,
Is his tail still falling off, or is it like good now? Did you get that in place?
Actually, it stays on fairly often now.
Aww.
But I think it's because, you know, he's not out in the woods a lot very often now. He's mostly in the apartment, so.
God, I miss that cat.
Yeah, he's a good cat. Don't worry,
Okay.
I snuggle him all the time.
Give him kisses for me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. And he just kind of like lays on the ground right there.
Goes zombie mode immediately.
Oh, can you tell them to play some different music in here? The music sucks. And there's obviously no music playing.
Sure. See you around, Piper.
Bye!
Or not Piper.
It's, you know, you can call me Piper. He'll be fine with it. It's same difference, kinda. Just, you know, split brain shit. It's weird.
Okay.
All right.
He'll walk in here and he'll immediately go, he wants some different music.
She sighs and then goes, all right. Time to change the music. Beep, boop, beep, beep. And she's just pressing fingers on the table.
Dash watches her do it for just long enough. You're not sure if he's expecting something to happen.
And
then
he'll
start to walk out.
He'll yell from down the hall, just because I'm crazy doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about.
We tried. All right, and you'll go into the elevator. Okay. So while that is happening, Logan.
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to find you on the map.
I'm back over here in the hallway.
No, I know. I'm trying to get the this. Hello?
Oh, there I go. I'm back here now.
No, I'm still trying to figure this out.
There I go.
No,
Bye me.
No, it's fine. I'm trying. I'm literally. It's a neat thing. I'm trying to figure out. All right, hold on 1 second. I for some reason cannot get your view, so I'm trying to. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay, cool. I'm still learning. I'm still learning stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just taking you back to where you were before. Sorry about that.
Okay.
New system. I don't know what it means sometimes. Okay, so as you all cross over, going to the north, walking by the gate over here where the armory is, a young product woman gives you a nod. I guess that was the master of arms. You all will walk over. You'll see Kagan just give a nod to this dwarvish woman guard. She'll nod and she'll walk by, leaving the area. And Kagan, at that point, sighs and will just be like, all right, Logan, you're gonna go in by yourself because I honestly don't like talking to him. But he seems to get along with
does?
you.
Well, we both had to deal with you, so we have a lot in common.
I hate you sometimes. And he starts pressing into the wall, and you just kind of hear these little as if there's like little keys. And a hidden door reveals itself. After you. And Kagan will, at that point, wait. Close the door. As the wall shuts, and you'll see another what appears to be masonry, like a masonry stone wall over there. And you will, same thing. There'll be a hidden keypad. You know the combination, so you'll begin to press it around. Boop, 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 boop. And with that, the door will open to Cicero's cell.
Morning, Cicero.
Ah, detective. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance again. I didn't expect you to be back so soon.
Well, I've got news.
Don't you always?
So, Joe, why don't you introduce your character and explain and let us know what you're introduce yourself and let us know what you're playing.
Yes, I am playing Victor Valentin von Cicero, a Dampier undead warlock. And he is essentially a man from a more Victorian time, and he's been in this prison for a long time. He's kind of a consultant towards the department in exchange for luxuries.
All right. You may continue. By the way, this window has a view. If you look out into it, you'll actually see the stars of space. And that's a coffin.
Care for a game, detective? I'm rather bored of playing myself.
Yes, well, we don't have time, unfortunately. I heard some news today about an old friend.
Do tell.
There's been a murder.
Isn't there always?
Yes, but this one is different yet familiar. Frozen corpse. Horrified face.
Ah, facade.
Indeed.
I thought he'd stopped.
Well, it appears not. Or we have a copycat. Either way, you were consulting detective on that case.
I was.
And I would like to, perhaps again, use your consultation services.
I am open to it, but I have quite a lot of things nowadays, Detective Horn. As you can see, my room is rather luxurious. What could you possibly offer me now?
Logan gets very close. Unsure if there's listening devices or if there's anyone watching. And whispers into his ear, freedom.
Now, that is something I would like to part with. Well, I'm all ears.
Good. First, we need to figure out how to get you out of here.
Indeed. Got no plan for that, I see.
Well, I'm sure you've thought of it. You've been here for quite some time, and all you do is think, so...
Well, there is the possibility that you could get me out on some sort of probation. Though they would not like that idea. You have a lot of call around here. Quite a reputation. Surely no one's going to deny you if you use a little bit of your charm.
Logan looks him up and down and is just like, do I look like I have charm?
Your choice of words, I suppose, more so. Oh, you'd risk your name on it. Who's going to deny the great Logan Horn?
Well, maybe 20 years ago. You have been in here quite some time. But that name doesn't really carry the weight it used to.
There's a few other options. There was, I think at least 2 decades ago, a rather prosperous riot. Though, I do believe the station will be detached if it was to, well, undergo such a thing. Perhaps if we can incite one and slip out in the chaos, it might work.
If I do this for you, we catch him.
Catch him? Detective Horn, I'll give you something better. I'll give you something your force here has never offered you. I'll help you kill him.
Logan winks and then turns back around and begins to walk out.
All
See you
right.
soon, Detective.
You leave the cell of Cicero as the door closes behind you, and you give the 3 knocks necessary to let Kagan know that you are done with
Shave
Cicero.
and a haircut. 2 bits.
Kagan leans back and he looks over at you. So, will he do it?
He'll do it.
You're gonna need more than just him on your team. What other
Well,
ideas do you have?
It'd be awfully hard if he's forced to stay in there, wouldn't it?
He tilts his head a little bit. What are you thinking?
I'm just saying there has to be an easier way to get access to him than all of this, and he sort of waves at everything.
He looks over at the door, and then he looks straight at you and just says, you want him free. Well, free with you. Is that correct?
I certainly would never say such a thing.
We can leave it unspoken then. Take this. And he'll toss over what appears to be a sizable collar made of titanium. It has various circuitries and wires within it. His leash.
Well, this is new, and it's clearly technology he's never seen before.
Yes, absolutely. He'll look over and says, not sanctioned by the XDF, of course. We have a lot of technicians working in our labs. This one was felt to be a little too dehumanizing. However, I think it would be suited if you were to take the vampire out of his coffin. But you're going to need more than him.
Yes, I will.
He thinks to himself a little bit. If you're going to Southern Ishtar, I take it you're going to be visiting the family.
Don't make me take him.
He looks over and says, we don't have any other connection.
But he's so creepy.
You'll get used to it. Especially
and not in like a fun vampire way creepy. He sort of looks back to the door. Fucking creep, like a creep.
Then you'll be in good company.
Look, Kagan, I can't ask you to do all of this. If it gets back that you've lent me these fine individuals, I don't want it to hurt you.
He smiles, and he'll simply say, I'm good at covering my tracks when I need to. Besides, think of this as my retirement gift to you.
And no one's going to question prisoners missing.
Well, I don't think so. Especially with what the senator wants to do. He looks over at you, and he will say, in a very hushed tone, executions are back on the table. And the first to go is Cicero.
Well, I can't say I'm upset to hear that, but... Does he have a date?
He'll smile and say, why not today?
Logan, actually chuckles. And it's just like, you are one of the best. All right, well, that's one.
Mm-hmm. The toy makers, too.
God, the toy maker. Okay. Is there anyone that, I don't know, won't be missed?
Well, we are about to lay off 15% of the force. I think if they're expected to just do desk duty for the next month, probably 1 or 2 prots that'll be overlooked.
Don't worry, I've got one in mind already.
Who's that?
Please.
Come on, tell me.
What else is Dash going to do? That puppy dog will follow me anywhere.
I just need to hear it for myself.
Yes, shut up. All right.
Well, you're going to need another if you're going to keep everyone in order.
Well, I need someone desperate enough. And not averse to danger.
Someone with a bit of a temperament?
Well, that temperament he's on my side. I guess it's fine.
You thinking who I'm thinking?
I don't know anyone's name, Kagan.
The Butcher. Karis.
You. Karis is a loose cannon.
You're going to need one, especially if you're going to hunt down a facade.
If Karis gets in the way of this work, I can't be held responsible for what I'll do.
I don't think the Force would miss her, considering that she's going to be laid off as well in a month. That sounds like a good team to me.
Well, all right. Myself and 4 of the most available people we could find.
I think you should have a meeting with them. The interrogation room is open. I'll be sure to quietly escort them into the room, so that way you can give them the plan. I'll have some transport waiting for you at the station. You're going to need new identities. I'm afraid you're going to be flying commercial as well. Can't be taking you on an XDF ship over to Southern Ishtar.
A commercial flight to Ishtar? Oh my god. And he sort of grabs onto his chest again. I knew it would be bad, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Surely you'll be able to keep everyone in order for that long.
Well, if I feel like killing one on the flight, I'm sure the rest of my group will be happy to help.
I think you're going to need the full roster for this one. Especially whether it's facade or a copycat killer. Especially if you're going to be dealing with the mob.
All right. Gather everyone up.
Keep it together, Logan.
I'm together. Look at me. I'm together.
But more importantly, everyone needs to come back alive. Well, except Cicero.
I'll see what I can do.
Well then, I will get everyone together and then meet me over at the central station. Anything else you need from me? Arms, armaments? I'll make sure we have something for the rest of them. For the toy maker, for Cicero.
Don't worry. I have all I need right here. And he sort of like pats his hip.
Is that... Are you just patting your hip? Or are you just like patting
I
a gun?
imagine there's a gun there.
Yeah. You feel like mime gun. My gun.
His sidearm, if you will. He pulls out his fingers. Pew, pew. Yeah. Don't worry, I have everything I need. Pew, 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 pew. They start dodging in the hallways. Pew, pew,
Hey, whoa now.
You're dead.
Whoa.
No, you're dead. Pew, pew. Yeah.
Kagan will smile. Just kind of offer a hand.
Good luck, friend. I hope you find... Well, I just hope you find some peace.
Logan shakes the hand, but doesn't respond in any sort of verbal way.
All right. So, one moment, please. I just need to remove one person. So, Dash.
Yeah.
You'll be the first person that is called in by Logan over into the interrogation room while they are gathering everyone else up. So the elevator, you go back up, you'll get the message that Logan's looking for you. You'll go back down. And you will enter the...
really good leg day.
Yeah, really good leg day. and you will enter the interrogation room with Logan. Logan, what are you doing while you're waiting for everyone to arrive?
Drinking coffee.
So, are you sitting like any of the chairs, or like you just...
Yeah, Logan is sitting on the furthest chair, not the main chair.
Gotcha. And, yeah. Oh, the furthest chair will be this one. Because, yeah, you'll be walking through there.
So bright, like a diamond.
Yeah, these lights are shutting over there.
Wow! Oh my god!
Also, window of space over here. Yeah, Dash, you walk in.
Yeah, Dash will walk in.
Looking for you.
Detective Horn, everything all right?
Logan stands up immediately and puts the coffee down. He's like, Dash, please, come in.
Okay. What is
take
this?
A seat. Just sit down, please.
Dash will slowly sit down.
The chair is tinier than Dash, so it looks like he's sitting on like a little tea
Dash
table
adjusts how he's sitting a few times before just like settling on what looks like a really uncomfortable sitting position.
Yeah, Logan comes up behind Dash and puts his hands on your shoulders. And just wistfully says, Dash, you have been such a delight these last few weeks.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
And I've had the fortune of being offered the chance to give you your final test.
I'm gonna be off probation? He'll like stand back up.
Yeah. Logan sort of backs off a little bit. That's right. Yes. You will be off probation.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Well, not yet. You need to help me with one last thing.
Yeah, whatever you need.
We've been assigned a case, a very important one from very high up. I'm talking high up.
Okay.
Did you hear on the radio about the crimes in Ishtar?
Yeah, the facade murder.
Right, exactly. Well, the bigwigs want this one solved, and they came to me and to you to solve it.
What? Why me?
Well, they've heard good things about you from me, of course.
Wow. I gotta be honest, I couldn't tell if you liked me or not.
Well, I mean, of course I liked you. I just didn't want you to know that I liked you. Because then, I'm sort of your boss, right?
Dash is grinning. Oh, thank you so much. This is incredible. I really, really appreciate it. I'll do my best.
Well, that's right. I know you will, which is why I'm counting on you to be my number one, because we're assembling a task force.
Oh, okay. Who else is on it?
Well, you'll actually be surprised that one of your friends, I believe, is on it. The one with the red hair. Help me out here.
Karis.
Sure, yes, Karis.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she's gonna be amazing.
Right. And I've also brought in two others who I think will be of great help. I've talked with the chief about it, and they're allowing us access to some real special investigative agents.
Oh, okay.
And I think because they're not with the Force, they probably could use supervision. And I think you, Dash, are the one to supervise them.
Me?
Yes. While I, do my detective work, someone will need to look out for the team, and I think you are the one.
Wow. What an honor. That's a lot of responsibility. I'll make you proud, sir.
I know you will. And it's because that I'm willing to take the chance on you. This is your time. The higher-ups are watching, and if you nail this, I think there's a promotion in the works.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
Good, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Is there any way I can signal to bring in the next person? Or are we just chilling?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm just kind of waiting to see if they're... Dash, are you saying anything else? Or are you just like... What's Dash doing currently?
I mean, he's just jazzed. Like...
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't realize yet that these special extras are criminals, so
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, great.
Well, and that is when the first person's brought in. You'll see one of the prots open the door, walk in with someone currently handcuffed. And Dash, you'll actually recognize them because you saw them in the cell, just south of Piper's cell. Eli, you're pushed in, not pushed in, but you're guided in. Your handcuffs are taken off, and the door closes.
And walks.
Sorry, Dash looks really surprised. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And walks Eli in all of his 6'8" glory. He sort of leans under the door frame as he walks in. And he looks very confused as they remove the handcuffs. And looks back to the door as it closes and then to the two of you and says, "You're new."
Dash looks at Logan.
This is the toy maker on prisoner release.
Prisoner release.
That's right. The higher-ups think you are important enough and talented enough to handle an assignment like this.
Okay.
Eli will take a step forward, then another. And stop just in front of the window.
What's Eli doing?
Just looking. As he approaches, you can see clearly now that his face is bruised.
Toy maker, you're here today because we need your help. You have connections that can help us with an important case.
So they got to you too, huh?
I'm sorry.
Look, you can tell the family what I've already told them. It's not happening. Figure it out on your own.
I'm sorry, I don't know any members of your family.
You'll hear him sort of scoff without looking, as if to say, yeah, right.
All right, well, you see why I asked for your help, Dash. They can be irritating.
I also don't know what the family is, if that helps. Look at Logan like, am I helping?
Am I doing good?
Logan looks back and turns to the toy maker and is like, enough with the dramatics. We've got work to do.
Look, if you're here to kill me, they'll turn around now, sizing both of you up.
I would have done so already. No, we're not here to kill you. I need your help.
My help?
That's right. Look.
I'm sorry,
There's
who are
been
you
another-
again?
Oh my god. Hi. My name is Logan Horn, Detective XDF. I need your help.
Oh, you're that one.
That's right, I'm that one.
And you...
Dash.
Waves, dash. It's me.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm a prot. I'll be helping out with the case.
The case.
There's been another killing. A facade killing.
What does that have to do with me?
It happened in Ishtar, and I know you have connections.
Connections.
Oh, I'm sorry. Family.
Sorry, so you do know the family? I'm having trouble keeping up.
It's banter. Calm down, Dash.
Oh, all right.
You're new here. Eli will step forward. To Dash.
Mm.
Do you know what a vault is, son?
I know this vault.
A vault. General. What's its purpose?
To keep something precious in it, I guess.
Precious. Keep it safe. He'll lean forward. Point to the bruises on his face. Am I safe here?
Dash will look concerned. Are you saying that happened to you in here?
No, of course not. I would never implicate any fine members of the XDF. I look at Logan.
I wouldn't even have had time in my day to do that.
But if that is happening to people, we need to address that.
Well, sure. You can take it up with the chief yourself after we do this. Right now, you're on probation. You think they're going to allow this to happen and not know about it?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, the people down in the vault are the worst of the worst of the worst. And this man is right there with them.
And yet here we are.
And yet, here we are. For as evil as you are no devil like Facade is.
I'm still pretty unclear on the whole thing. You say there's another murder, sure. What does that have to do with me?
If you come with us on prisoner release and get us access to your world, well, we can see about removing you from hostile environs.
Eli takes a moment to think. You want to make contact?
No, I want you to make contact. I'll just be there.
You want me to make contact with the Lamantos?
That is the plan, yes.
You're gonna have to do better.
And
I don't want better conditions. I want out.
You know I can't make that promise, but I will put in a good word if you help.
A good word. You'll forgive me if I'm a little skeptical of taking any of your kind at their word.
That's all you have. You either come with us, you get freedom for a short time, or I put you back, right where I found you, and right where those lovely officers can find you.
Fine. One more condition.
Go on.
When we get there, the two of you look the other way when I do what I have to do.
Agreed. And he slaps Dash to agree as well.
Sir, can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course. 1 minute, Toymaker. Yes, Dash?
I don't know, this feels weird to me.
Well, it should. It's not normal to release prisoners like this.
Okay,
but don't worry.
it's not. Okay, I'm glad that...
This is... Dash, you... Give me time. I will explain. All I ask is that you take this, and I hold up a collar. Does Eli have a collar around his neck already?
No. That collar is specifically for Cicero.
So Eli gets no collar?
No. Eli doesn't need it.
All right,
Yep.
never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that needs a collar is Cicero because of reasons.
Gotcha. I'm just a little bit I gotcha.
I gotcha.
Don't worry about it. This is not normal, admittedly, but this case isn't normal. Dash, you must trust me on this. That is why I'm putting you in charge. You are to watch Toymaker. Do not let him out of your sight. Do you understand?
I understand. We're using him for connections, is that right?
Yes, he has underworld connections that we'll need in Ishtar, unfortunately.
Sir, if I may, there's someone else in the vault who has a lot of connections, actually. Piper Hellebore. I don't know if you've seen their file, but
sorry.
Medical, religious, they could be of a lot of help too, if we still need people.
Are the two of you talking loud enough for Eli to hear?
I mean, we're probably as hushed as we can be, but I have no idea if you would be able to hear that.
Yeah.
I leave it up to you.
Do you want to roll for it?
I'll roll for it.
Yeah. Perception roll, baby.
Perception check. Let's go. Eli quietly looking out at the window into space. His ears perk up. By the way, if you want to get to your page. Oh, actually, you know what? If you click your token and go I think it's either up or left, up or right, you actually see a bunch of hotkeys that you can press. One of them should be skills.
No, that works. I just did it from the character sheet.
You can do it from the character sheet as well. Okay, so with a 5, yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear what's going on.
Space is real nice right now.
Space.
Wow, space.
Space is cool.
Big fan.
I love space. Yeah, you definitely can't hear what's going on between the hum of the station and the hushed tones of Dash and Logan. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear anything.
Who is this person you're asking me to free?
He's not in for anything, well, nothing like murder. His family just has a lot of connections. I think that he could help with this.
Connections how? With who?
His whole family has, well, from reading his file, from knowing him, they have underworld connections and medical and religious.
Medical and religious? Dash, what is this about?
Look, I know him, and I think that he really could be helpful. He's smart. But look, if anything goes wrong, it'll be on me, all right? You said I'm in charge of them, right? So if this is a bad call, I'll drag him back in myself.
Would I be able to, do I need a roll to deduce that this is related to earlier this morning?
If you'd like to make an investigation roll, absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to. That's my job. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Let's do it.
Normal roll. Oof.
Okay, so with a 9, you definitely are making some connections to it, but you don't necessarily see the entire puzzle yet.
Sure. Well, Dash, I feel like my number one should have some say in this operation. Fine. I'll make the call and see what I can do.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you. You're the one who has to look out for him.
It won't be a problem, sir. I promise.
Wonderful. All right, toy maker, we're good.
The verdict.
I think we're fine. Come with us. I'll see what I can do. If you have to handle things your way, so be it.
You know, I'm gonna miss this place. The food, the random shrieks at 2 a.m.
Really?
No, get me the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, dude. The random shrieks are following.
That was so good. Just Dash.
I love Dash. I love Dash so much.
Really?
Oh my God.
Really?
Maybe we should let him stay.
By the way, Logan, whenever you're ready, just let me know when you want to see the next person, and I'll bring him in.
Yeah, the next person, bring the next person in.
All right. Then in that case, the next person is going to be Karis, who's gonna walk in at this point. Karis, you haven't been told why you're here. You've just been instructed that Detective Logan was looking for you and to report to the vault.
All right. Well, Karis is gonna stride in. She's.
You'll hear the door lock behind you.
She looks back and kind of just goes, "Yikes!"
You'll see the toy maker standing here.
She looks at him and goes, "Yikes!" verbally. Out loud, she will look at the toy maker and say, "Yikes!"
And he'll give a nod that's basically saying, "Yeah, that's fair."
she'll look at Logan and Dash, and she'll kind of tilt her head up and say, "I guess we're catching up sooner than I thought, Dash. Logan, sir."
Dash gives her a little smile. He's obviously concerned, but He actually feels a lot better now that she's here.
What's this about?
Officer, and he kind of looks back at Dash for help with the name.
I love this is going to be the running gag.
Karis, sir.
Officer Karis. Oh, you,
unforgettable.
He gets up right closer. He's like, you are highly recommended. People cannot stop talking about you.
How tall is Logan?
I mean, like average elf height.
I'd say 6.5 feet. I mean, elves are tall. Yeah, they're lanky.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Why is everybody so
sure.
fucking tall?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, we're all so fucking tall,
What
dude.
the fuck is wrong with all of you?
And you're so small.
She's gonna take a step back. Just like, She doesn't like this vibe, but she's receptive. Yes, sir.
I'm assembling a task force, one that needs the best of the best. And, well, you've been going through some rough times, and everyone in the force truly believes you deserve a second chance.
Everyone.
Well, obviously not everyone. Those bastards in the high up, they can kiss my ass. But the people who matter, they know.
She nods. I see.
Well, I've asked the people that I trust, Dash, and now you, to help me with this endeavor. We are being charged with a prisoner release program in order to track down a far worse person.
She looks over at the toy maker, and it's like a light bulb goes off in her head, and she's like, "Oh." She looks back at Logan and nods, and she's like, "Well then, all right. That seems strange, but I'm willing to listen."
Well, it's not my say. I definitely didn't make the call on this one. I'm just doing my job, as are both of you. And he sort of walks up close again to Karis and puts his hand around your shoulder and kind of very hushed again begins to explain a little bit more to you.
She nods along a bit. She's kind of digesting it, but she's not quite sure what to make of your tone. She definitely is picking up on that. This wasn't my call, and she's not sure about this. So do you want to do can I do like an insight on that? Do you
Sure. I mean, you might even I don't know if Brett wants to give you this is no one in the history of Logan's existence has ever seen him be this touchy-feely friendly.
Right. Yeah. She's definitely not into this. So I'm gonna do an insight.
If Jesse's down, absolutely. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell something's up.
She squints. She's listening, but she's squinting a bit at Logan.
Look, officer.
Logan?
I just... This is a big shot for Dash to get out of Dash to get out of probation. And I need you to look out for him because he is going to be looking out for the prisoners.
She looks at Dash and then back at Logan. Is this a secret operation that you're doing? Who else knows of this?
Certainly secret, that is true. If the public got wind of this, well, the politicians would never hear the end of it.
And what's the risk for me?
The risk for you is that we're all killed by facade.
Would Karis have heard the thingamabob
Yeah.
with the... I see,
Yeah,
okay.
Facade is kind of like the Zodiac killer. Like, you
Gotcha.
know,
So she
everyone's heard of Facade, and everyone. Some people may not, because it's been 20 years. People may not know the exact like what Facade has done, but everyone knows that Facade is a famous serial killer.
Right. And this is Dash's chance to become a full-fledged officer? Is what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
She kind of glances between the two of you for a little bit, and she feels a bit protective of Dash, so she's kind of like, she really doesn't like Dash being mixed up in this. She's getting some bad vibes, but she kind of shrugs, and then kind of seems a little bit resigned to it.
All I ask is that you look out for your friend. I'll be doing most of the investigation. We need these criminals to help us. And once that's done, we return them here, and you and Dash get the promotions you deserve.
Well, it's been a bit of a long time doing the runaround and some not very exciting work, I'll say that.
Well,
all right.
you may never want excitement again after we're done.
Huh. Maybe. All right, I'll see how this goes then.
Excellent. All right. If you would all take a seat. He walks over to Dash and puts the collar down in front of Dash.
Do you want to also
And then-
say? Sorry. Do you also want to?
No, let me. I got this. I got this.
Okay. Well, I was just go on. Feel free.
Yeah. I move around to the main seat and sort of gesture for everyone to sit down while still standing there. And he kind of looks over everyone. He's like, please sit.
It's a small seat, right?
Very small seat.
Kara stands. She crosses her arms.
Well, at least get
Dash
near the
sits
chair.
in an uncomfy way again.
Oh my god, why are the
stand
seats
next
so
to it.
small for such tall people?
It's not built for us.
Well, that's police funding for you.
Huh.
Toymaker, if you will.
I will not. Thank you.
Lovely. Well, Dash is the. I'm sorry, not Dash. Why do I. Dash had like you. All right.
Should we trade characters?
I think we should trade characters. Logan sits down in the chair, and apparently is the only person sitting, I guess.
No, Dash is sitting.
All right, Logan
looks
like, looks
uncomfy.
over at Dash and like acknowledges like that's a good partner, and then says, "Well, now that all four of us are here, we can begin." Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't clear. Now that all four of you are here, we can begin. He says it louder.
Are you all right, boss?
Very astute. And walking down from the ceiling in the corner. Walking down from the ceiling across the wall into the ground. Victor is going to step in to the room from the shadows.
What in the hell's...
What?
Dash will stand up again. Sir?
Ah. So this is your... What is this? Some sort of team?
Yes, Cicero, this is our team. The one you're part of. Lady, gentlemen, this is Cicero. Consulting detective.
Yes, I come from a different department.
None of us
Might
would
as well.
recognize him.
Nope.
Correct?
Only the higher ups know of Cicero.
Okay.
What department?
Oh, an old one. from a little bit out of town. Allow me to come and find a seat myself.
He's gonna sit right between them.
I see. Well, nice to meet you, I guess.
Dash will
John.
put his hand out to shake his hand. Nice to meet you. I'm Dash.
He gives him like a few fingers. You'd see like he's got black nails that are slightly spiked and clawed.
Dash does not mind.
Victor
He
Valentin
handshakes.
von Cicero.
Whoa, that's a name.
Karis will also reach out for a handshake for the other hand.
He reaches, so he uses his right hand to go towards Dash and his left hand to go towards Karis.
Karis will give him a very firm handshake.
Quite the grip you've got there.
Can't help it.
And it cracks his fingers and pulls it back in.
So, facade. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Yes, well, before we get on to the fun, I'm going to need you to put on that collar. That trick you just did, it won't happen again without everyone knowing it, not just me.
Very well.
He takes it, looks across it.
See, things have advanced a little bit, huh?
And he pumps the
Yes.
collar on himself.
I'd like to roll insight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would this come across? I feel like
Yeah.
this would be really weird to be like, it's a consulting detective, but he has to wear
Yeah.
a collar.
It's for his Heidi powers.
It's for his eczema. Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
Nope.
You don't know nothing.
I don't know shit.
And then, oh, Eli. Yeah, Eli, you're definitely suspicious of this interaction. Something is not being shared with the rest of the class.
Brett, do I feel anything when I put the collar on?
The moment you feel it, you literally, it for the first time in a long time, you feel tired.
He's gonna. Can I roll deception to immediately try and hide that? Like he's just trying to play
Absolutely.
it off.
Absolutely. Oh, I didn't even see that roll. Oh wait, no, I did see
Private
that roll.
roll.
Was it private?
Oh,
Was it
oh
still
no,
private?
I saw it. I saw the roll. I saw the roll. Yeah, you pull it off with ease.
Well,
Like you appear as if you just put on a fashion device.
so. Is this it? Is this everyone?
Almost. We're working on getting another. Before we do, I figured I should let you all know exactly what you're getting into. For those of you who are new, and he looks directly at Dash.
Ash smiles.
Years ago, when you were probably just a thought in your parents' head, there were several murders of a disturbing nature. A killer would petrify the bodies of the victims in sort of a literal rigor mortis. The faces would be petrified into stone. The only evidence we ever discovered as to who or what this person was slight traces of wax across the victim's face. We spent years trying to catch this killer, and he looks at Cicero. We brought in outside detectives. We tried everything we could, and in the end, we failed. And he just kind of like, is lost in a train of thought almost.
Like a Vietnam flashback.
Almost. There's clearly something behind the eyes.
I'd say we were more delayed. It went off the map for a little while.
It's been 20 years since a killing. And now, either Facade is back, or it's a copycat. Either way, it cannot stand. That is why.
Hold on.
Yes.
You don't know if it's facade.
We won't know until we get there, which is why, Toymaker, we need your help.
Why do you think the family can help you get to facade?
The family knows everything in Ishtar, and they would be aware if there was some copycat. And if we can rule out a copycat, then there's only one conclusion.
And do you think they're going to help a bunch of prods?
No, but I think they're afraid of you. And I think they'll help you.
No response.
He has a point
So?
there, honestly.
Thank you, officer. So, our plan. We covertly head to Ishtar. We discover if this is a copycat. And if so, why. But if it is the real facade, I cannot stress this enough. We must be ready. You must be ready. He is pure evil.
Dash
Excellent.
is taking notes.
Yeah, we're all in agreement. Lovely. No questions then?
When do we
First
get
course of
started?
action?
Well, first course of action is we have to get our last member, who I'm told is very important, by my number one, Dash, who will be responsible for managing all of this. Isn't that right, Dash?
Yeah.
Karis hates this. she stares at Logan directly in his eyes and definitely you can see the distaste on her face.
I'm sorry, is there a problem, officer? And he, looks to Dash again.
No problem.
Karis, sir.
Karis, Officer Karis, is there a problem?
No problem. I just want to make sure that everything's taken care of, boss.
Everything's taken care of. Trust me on this. Well, I see why you're walking the beat, eh? Traffic? And what else was it? Are you security guard?
She bristles a bit, falls silent, and she just keeps staring. She's she has resigned to this role.
Good. Now that that's resolved, we will, for the time being, send our guests to prepare. And Dash, I believe you have someone to acquisition. As for you, officer, well, do whatever you need to prepare.
How short is your memory, sir? Respectfully. I just want to make sure that, we have a competent detective on the case.
Well, Officer Karis,
I
can remember everyone who's important to me.
Well, I'll be there soon.
Indeed, officer. All right, and he sort of stands up and brushes himself off again. I've got some things to handle. I'll let you all get acquainted. Dash, before the other officers arrive, to sort of work this out. Go get your friend. And he just,
right.
marches out and just leaves.
You heard him, Dash. Run along now. We don't have much time.
He'll come up next to Karis and kind of like, he's not gonna say anything to her, but he's gonna make eye contact with her to see if she gives him any kind of like a don't leave sort of sign.
She'll put a hand on his shoulder, not really stop him from going, but she'll give him a nod and just kind of under her breath be like, yo, Dash, just be careful. All right?
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
She'll cross her arms and watch his back as he leaves.
All right. As Dash leaves the area, do we want to do a roleplay scene with Dash talking with Piper, letting Piper out? Or do we
do! Yes!
Oh, okay. We do! All right. So, just gonna... God, I already see this fucking scene. Just gonna... Boom.
Oh, you saw what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's laying upside down in his, like, he's like laying on his back on the ground in his cell right now.
Currently, the XDF is already working on the release of a prisoner release for a case, as has been instructed by a higher up. The case is kept hush hush, and I can't go into any more detail than that. But yeah, they're currently working on the release. And then Dash.
Yeah, Dash will do the same thing again and like, oh, if this person was like already here, he'll step up and like nod to this person who's doing the paperwork.
They'll open the door for you if you wanted to go in.
Oh, thanks. He'll step in. Hey, Pipes.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Dashy.
Hey.
Back again. Hi. Oh, you're in my cell. Oh, hi. What's up?
Listen, there's... Oh, you okay?
Listen, it's hard to control the flip. It's fast.
Dash will kind of like... Are you like on the ground or are you standing?
He's like sitting on the ground right now. He's like crisscross applesauce on the ground, just kind of looking up at you right now.
Okay, yeah, Dash will kind of like squat down. Hey, Pipes, there's a case and they're bringing cons on for it. And I put you up and they've accepted it. And if you're able to help us, then, I don't know, it could get some years off of your sentence, a better place to stay.
That sounds great! Also, I highly doubt that it's considered arson-y. Just blowing myself up once, still against that.
That's not important. It's fine. Pipes, I really need you to take this seriously, okay? My job's on the line here.
How serious?
Like, don't blow yourself up again.
I'll think about it. I'll try my best not to.
Piper, look at me. I'm serious. This job, it's literally all I have now, okay?
Okay. But I get to give you the look over.
What does that mean?
He like grabs your face kind of like an ant would, like you're kind of smushing your cheeks with one hand. And he like moves your face back and forth, like giving you the look over. Like, wow, that serum really did a good job. And he like gets really close, just like looking at all the details. He's like, you got very handsome. And then he'll give it like a little smooch on the cheek and then pat into the other cheek and then let go of your face.
Thanks. He'll like chuckle a little bit and stand up. I think they're doing your paperwork, so you should join us pretty soon. Do you want me to stick around? I can wait for you.
Yeah, can you wait? I'm kind of tired from dancing for 8 hours. I don't want to walk. You can like just drag me by the ponytail or by the braid. That works.
Okay.
Or carrying
feel
works
like that
too.
might hurt though. Sure, I'll carry you if you want.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tash is like, hell yeah.
Gotta use these muscles for something.
He climbs up on the back and gets the piggyback. I live here now.
I love the idea of Dash being like, hey, they're doing your paperwork. It's gonna be a couple minutes. I'll just hang. And Piper's like, great, and just climbs on his back and just waits.
I'm hanging. You said we're hanging. I'm hanging.
It's like a sloth.
Yeah, we wait, I guess.
He just kind of sits there and he's like, I live here now.
All right. As the day passes on, Piper will be released. You're uncertain how Sergeant Kagan was able to get away with this, but he has managed to create false identifications for you, as well as offer the release over of Piper and, yeah, everyone else that is currently in the vault. The best explanation that could be given at this point in time is the fact that capital punishment now being possible again. Everyone may be prepared for an additional trial. Executions may have already happened. Really uncertain of what exactly is going behind the scenes with this new senator and the captain following along. But either way, Kagan has done the following and has gotten you all your basic tools as well. Ultimately, up to Logan. Logan, are they allowed to have their weapons back?
Who are you referring to specifically?
All of them.
Obviously, the cops are.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, the cops get their weapons. Yeah, so I will inform you. Hold on, let me go ahead and take you this other screen. I will inform you that additional equipment will be given over to the Prots, specifically because of the probation. No one actually has a weapon that's worthwhile. Upon the requisition requests, Dash, you will be receiving a modified tower shield of the XDF.
Oh yeah.
It is considered, however, because this case needs to be hush hush and no one needs to be wearing like XDF branded things. All the symbols and all of the like serial codes and things like that would actually make it an XDF tower shield will have been removed. So it is considered what's the word I'm looking for? Not counterfeit. When you're not no, when you're not supposed to have
contraband.
Something. It's contraband. It is absolute contraband. So you are given a contraband tower shield. The same thing with Logan. Your gun will also your gun will be replaced with a alternate version, also contraband. And I'm assuming Karis, would you get like some brass knuckles or anything like that so that way you're able to fight, or are you just gonna fight with your fists, just period?
I'm fighting with fists.
So
let's go.
No weapons whatsoever. Perfect.
Let's go. Unarmed punches.
All right.
That's all I need. All I need are these guns, dude.
So,
I mean, if you're asking what my plan is when it comes to like the lock boxes of our prisoners,
yes.
The things like clothing, like their own personal effects,
right?
Glad to give them.
Yes.
Anything that looks like a weapon, I'm giving to Dash to hold on to.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
To give when, you know, I give
necessary.
The word.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. So that's it. So for the prisoners, the convicts, that is the final deciding point is you get your clothes, basic equipment, your shardstone, because that is a part of you. But any weapons, it is now in Dash's inventory. Is the verdict for that. So let me also just go ahead and get Kagan on here. Kagan will give you all false identifications and will mention over to you. Now, the central station has a strict policy against firearms. Of course, if you're with the bureau, you're able to bring them as possible onto the plane, onto the flight, onto the shard ship. However, it is imperative and important that you are not considered members of XDF. This operation is to be an absolute secret. So I can't help you beyond anything of that. I went ahead and pulled a couple of strings, and all of your weaponry will be in a cargo crate. And then he will give you the serial code for the cargo crate. That, of course, will be left a couple of weeks over at the Northern Ishtarian station, in which case you'll have to reclaim it at the best that you can. Above all else, try not to create much of a ruckus, but more importantly, keep a low profile. If the XDF knows that you're on this operation, not even I'll be able to protect you. I've done everything that I can to cover your tracks. I wish you the best of luck, Logan.
Logan gives a wry smile and slaps him on the shoulder and then just moves on.
Logan, you're no hero. You need to remember this. Even if you were to die and pass on, Io's still gonna be spinning, and the hellscape's still gonna be burning. Be careful out there.
Oh, Kagan, I know I'm no hero, but... And he looks down at his fake passport. Morgan Thorne could be. And he, smirks at him.
Morgan Thorne! And then you'll just watch as from the alleyway, Kagan will, at that point, walk away. You and the rest of your party will then board one of the Shards ships that is now crossing the arcs, flying in the direction over to Southern Ishtar. But as you board the ship, something tells you, maybe intuition, that it's not going to be a smooth flight. As the audience then watches a goblin get a couple of crates of his own and loads it in with a wry smile. And that is the end of session 1. The end of our first session of Deadbeats.
Woo! Yeah!
What'd you guys think? I thought that was really good. I thought that was
intense.
I thought that was a really good fucking first session.
Very noir. Very cool session.
Big shout out to everybody who's never seen Jesse play a serious character before and their mind is fucking blown.
Yeah, bravo to everyone. But yeah, Jesse, you fucking killed it. That was
great.
I like Logan. Everyone did such a fantastic job. I was one of the first times ever DMing a session. I'm at the edge of my seat just watching, eating the popcorn, going, "Holy shit, I'd watch this." So it was really good, guys. That was a hell of a good session. I'm glad we stopped here because holy shit, the fan art is on fire. Is
there actual fan art already?
Oh shit! There is so
much the shit out of shit. I love that.
So much fan art, and I've got fan art on Twitter. So I think we're gonna actually need to have a hashtag for anyone who posts fan art on Twitter. Go over to I think I want to do Art of Io. So if you primarily use Twitter as for posting, then yeah, make sure to use the Art of Io hashtag and also at me so I know exactly what the heck is going on. So I'm gonna start loading some stuff. I gotta get back to Let me get this there. I'm also gonna share the screen so you guys can watch it as well. And let's all.
Jesse, I'm gonna insult the fuck out of your pants next week.
Those are
My
good
pants?
Your pants. I just now looked at your character's pants and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have fashion statements to say about those.
They are hyped up.
Those are
very
old.
high.
Those are old man pants.
Yeah,
dude.
they are grandpa.
Where'd
level
your
pants.
grandma buy those
Armpit
pants from?
pants.
Elfoya Kmart?
Yeah, those are old man pants. Those are some good shit. Yeah, bravo everyone. That was a good fucking session 1. That's a beginning. That's a beginning of a campaign. All right. I still can't believe we got fan art of the E3 IO Direct characters. Holy shit. Let me go ahead and share the screen so you guys can check this out. Oh, nope. Not of my OBS. So you guys can check this out in real time. This is one of our tutorial characters on IO Direct at Mango decided to make some fan art of, and I'm just blown away by this.
Hell yeah.
Yo, it's Chris.
It's Chris.
Hey, Chris. Let me scroll up.
Great.
Holy I gotta scroll all the way up.
Was that done today?
Oh no, this art was done a little while ago. Mango's been working on this. However, this art was done today, and I think all the other art was done today.
So good.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of elf boy over here, and also
Yes.
wholesome,
Oh no.
wholesome dash.
Yeah, that checks out.
Dyer, I wanted to thank you for even making him look older.
Old and grumpy.
This
That's
is
it.
when
You
he's
got it.
tired.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I know, chat fucking loves their old grumpy men. Lots of
True. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Old and grumpy. That's how you
Chat
gotta
loves a
get
good
them,
dilf.
chat.
also chat also loves their himbos. Look at Dyer.
Yeah.
Oh,
So good.
Why?
That's so funny.
What's this
He
pie?
loves that pie,
He's
dude.
just so happy.
Oh, Piper, look at that.
Oh, real good.
Aw.
I'm going to
Oh,
So
dig
good.
up bodies.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Hi, digging up bodies here. Head empty, no thoughts.
I'm smart, I swear I'm a doctor.
You son of a bitch.
that's all I wanted.
You
That's amazing.
son of a bitch.
That's so good.
God damn, so fucking good. I gotta, hold on one second. I gotta also intertwine the Twitter art because I was looking at this and I thought this was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
So good. These are so good.
These are so good.
So quickly, too.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let me post this one real quick because this was good.
L.
Oh my god.
Someone will die.
In my life,
I
dude.
miss you.
Oh, fine.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go ahead and look at this.
Oh.
Yes.
So funny.
This
That
one's
is
this one's
almost
my favorite.
real life too. Like that's not
You and I in real
conversation
life.
Yes, that's a conversation we
yeah.
actually had in real
Yep.
life.
Pepe Jammin over here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, he minored in dance. His dancing does not suck. How dare you, Brett?
Point of view. Wait, I didn't say the dancing sucked.
No, the NPC said my dancing sucked.
That's right. Kagan said that, not me. Point of view, desperation. Look at this fine lad. Blah.
Oh,
Yeah.
god damn.
Look at this boy.
God, you're
Oh my
right.
god.
Look at
He's
this.
handsome.
He's so
God
handsome.
damn.
Mysterious.
Once again, someone has died. Oh, fuck!
It was me.
Yes.
Spoiler, it was me.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh
So-
no.
I'm someone.
I'm someone. It's me, someone. Oh my god. Love this zombie boy. Just a little creature.
Everybody's so tall.
Yo. Well, here's Tiny Dash for you.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I'm re-rolling. I'm a gnome.
Funny enough, I did let the players know that humans can be small sized if they like now. So now it's medium or small when you're human. You get to choose. Also, you son of a bitch. Oh, man.
Oh my god. That's so good.
This is the rest of the show, isn't it? This is where we're at.
You son of a bitch. I love it. Oh, so good. One last job.
One last job,
shit.
yes.
Thank you, Petey. Let me go ahead and get you that fan art title, dude. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of, what is it? It's what's a female himbo? What's the term for that?
A bimbo?
Hermbo?
Is it a hermbo?
No, it's Wimbo.
Wimbo.
Oh, it's Wimbo. Wimbo, yeah, that word.
Wimbo?
You're like bimbo? Wimbo.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
buff plus
yes.
lady is Wimbo. Like
Wimbo.
bitchy plus lady is Bimbo.
Gotcha. I can't keep up. But look at this, Vlad. Look at
oh
this,
my
Vlad.
god,
Vlad.
that was so good. What the fuck?
Oh,
Blood.
Oh, good.
L'Oreal commercial.
Thank you so much, Dyer.
maybe it's Maybelline?
When Karis is around Logan, do I need a name tag? I love this Anarchy Gremlin. Look at this one. Oh my
hell
gosh.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. Oh boy. Nice. Thank you, Frostwave. Yeah. Ooh, Dyer. Ooh.
My
it.
girl, my big girl.
I am.
I'm giving someone the fan artist role because let's strike a deal. Ooh.
Oh,
wow.
look at that.
Oh my
That's such cool imagery.
So many good scenes.
That window is not regulation.
Yeah.
None of these windows should exist, really.
They're space windows. It's fine. It's
It's pretty fucked up. They're like,
Orange
yeah, you're just gonna stay in here and experience existential dread for, I don't know, ever.
Oh, the toy maker. Thank you so much, Namarino. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
great
Nice.
profile.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
That's a good
So
profile.
many
God damn
grim,
it.
so many dads.
The
That
name
dude
of
has
the
a great
file.
record collection.
Oh, the name of the file. He's so cool. Oh,
He's
boy.
just so
Oh my God.
cool.
Yo, check out this
Oh,
lad. So good.
Nice.
Already over
Very
all of
good.
your shit.
I can't believe Summer posted her own art. Wow.
Listen, I commissioned a lot of art. I've had this character ready.
I do want to post this. This is a phase 2 art, but Namarino, this is the perfect time because Namarino did such a good job with this. This is all the tier.
Oh
This is
my
all the
God.
phase 2 characters.
I saw this. It's incredible.
So
Oh my
good.
God.
Lame. Amazing. Lame, and lame.
Oh my God. This
And
is
lame. And
this-
it's still going lame. And like a pretty okay raccoon.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that. He likes his coffee.
Yes.
Nice.
Caffeine.
Oh my God. Yo.
It's so good.
This is all great. Oh my God.
That is a look. Oh my god.
This one's labeled Quick Sketch of Dash after a hard day's work.
Oh, Dash. Oh, thanks, guys.
Let me I don't know if I post this or not. Another Twitter art right over here. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good boy.
The Gremlin. My short-term memory's garbage. So, I will post this. Because this is just so fucking cool. This art that Joe got commissioned.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord did such a good
That's
job.
too much. That's fantastic.
Hey, you haven't even seen the other thing
Good.
yet. Lord killed it.
Oh no.
There's more? There's always more. This is a detective campaign. There's always more.
So good.
All right. That's wow. What a killer first session of fan art. Thank you guys so much for for being a part of that.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank all of you.
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
thank you.
God. Yeah, great session, guys. That was absolutely wonderful. We will continue this next week. Sounds good for you guys?
Yeah.
See you then.
All right, I'll see you guys then. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Great session. Holy shit. What did you guys think? What do you guys think of the Deadbeats? That was a really good first session. Like, I knew we were going to be doing a lot of hopping around just so everyone had a chance to, like, really shine in that session. And, oh, my God. That was good. That was good. Well, because I really wanted session 1 to be more than that tavern, that tavern RP. Not that I have anything against the tavern RP, right? But, like, you all meet in a tavern and you got a job and that's it. I really wanted to build and put things up to that point, you know what I mean? So I'm glad we got to do that. Absolutely amazing. I love the noir-esque Disco Elysium vibe. I need to play Disco Elysium one of these days. I feel like, because that's been a couple people that's like, oh, it's kind of like Disco Elysium. I'm like, oh, I've never played that, but I hear good things about it. And then I'll have people who are like, oh my God, this world setting reminds me of Arcane. I'm like, I've never watched that, but I should probably watch that at some point in time. Oh my God. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the Ioverse, join our Discord. We got a lovely, wholesome, wonderful community. We've got the Wild West of Spoilers chat. We've got people constantly looking for D&D groups. If you're an artist and you want to join our fan art channel for fan art next week, you're more than welcome to. And we've got a lot of positions that are open if you're looking for work. If you're an artist, musician, designer, we've got plenty of positions. I'm hiring and commissioning a lot of people in our community to make this an amazing campaign setting. And so far, we've just started so well. A lot of the art today was done for all the NPC art was done by Birdrenar and also Felt Chicken. So big shout out to them. All the music that you guys heard, of course, the main theme was done by Jordan Chin. The title theme was done by Loose Humanoid with permission with Loose Humanoid. And then I think we just used royalty-free music for the entire session. Found some really good royalty-free beats that ended up really bringing the world to life. But we're not, and the only reason why we're using a lot of royalty-free music is because we got a lot of great music being written right now for IO specifically. So yeah, stay tuned. If you guys want to go ahead and support the IO machine, we've got a Patreon. The Patreon is the best way to support what I do and what I'm creating on IO. We're getting a little Discord overlay to see who's talking. Same with the chat overlay. So I don't think we're gonna do chat overlay this time, just because sometimes I can't. If something bad happens to chat, it's kind of distracting anyways. So we're probably not gonna do chat overlay. I wanted to have a Discord overlay today, but it's been broken for me. I'm gonna try my best to fix it. But yes, I ideally would like to get a Discord overlay working with you guys, so that way you know exactly who's talking. I think a lot of good there. And yeah, just generally working on getting a new design for the D&D streams in general, but yeah, so head on over. There's always one. Did I miss it? Nodders. Yeah, you missed it. Go over to our Patreon. Patreon.com/World of IO. PNG of characters for the it's a Discord overlay that pops up, so that way you know exactly who's talking. So we're working on it. If I can get it working, then yes. But yeah, go to our Patreon. Our Patreon includes art that we've been working on, region maps. The region map was done by Levodoom, who has been hand making all these region maps, really just bringing it all to life. Thank you so much. Thank you so fucking much. Yeah, and we're working with a giant ass team, and my DM rec that was done by Mariah Art, who worked really hard on that, and I'm really hoping to get that fucking working whenever we get that Discord there. But yes, if you'd like to go ahead and financially support, again, the patreon.com/World of Io. We have MP3s of all the sessions, including the region maps that are being worked on. The region map of Zeros, I believe, is going to be posted at our $10 tier tomorrow. So going over there, along with the MP3 of this campaign, will be posted tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm thinking, and then yeah, we've got, as you'll see, a lot of custom races that are done. I'll be posting that up on the Patreon as well for our Game Master tier. I'll make sure the Game Masters are getting something this month. A couple of things. I've just been working on a lot of stuff, working on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And yeah. If you guys are looking for the schedules, please go to our Discord announcement. We've got it all pinned. I will also be updating all the stuff over there as well for all of our other campaigns that we are going to be running. Sorry if I'm sounding low energy. My throat is just I'm feeling phlegmy and shitty. So I'm sorry if I'm low beat today. For the information on that, so every Thursday at 4 p.m. EST is the Deadbeats. Session 1, Pipe Dreamers, is going to start Thursday, March 3rd. And then I believe next Tuesday, yes, next Tuesday is our Session 0 of our third group, and that's going to be with Bree Bun, Benji, Strippin, Arix, Gmart, and Super Shiggy. So you guys got another Session 0 to look forward to next Tuesday. So hop on down. We'll be doing that at 7 p.m. EST next Tuesday. And then the first session of that will be at March 1st. So yeah, got some good shit. Got some good shit coming on. Absolutely good stuff. Again, support the Patreon. Subscribe over to our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/World of Io. We're trying to get to 50,000 subs this year. So get to subbing. Pipe Dreamer Session 0 just uploaded today. Session 1 of Deadbeats will be up on Saturday. Today's Thursday, right? Yep, it'll be up on Saturday. So you guys got something to look forward to, something to watch. And yeah, great shit, man. I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of what we're doing. I'm proud of the team we formed. I'm proud of the players we've got. Phase 3. This is what I want Phase 3 to be. This is what I want Phase 3 to be. God damn it. I need to start again. I need to start anew. And we did. And it's great. And you guys are here for the ride. And I fucking love it. So thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are the bee's knees. Tomorrow, I probably will. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming or not tomorrow. Probably not. Just so I can get some stuff done. But Saturday, I will be playing Terraria with Sci-Fi and Tom. So join me this Saturday. I'm going to be hanging out with the boys! It'll be a fun time. We're playing Terraria Calamity specifically. We've been doing a bang-up job with that. I think we've been kicking a lot of ass, taking a lot of names with that. So really, really fucking good shit. And yeah. My brain died. What was I gonna do? I forgot. But yeah. Trying to see if there's anything else I was gonna look up. I guess I can't remember. My head's hurting. My head's throbbing, dude. Let's see who's doing what. Doing a think. Excuse me, doing a think. I think I'm gonna send you over to Lawman. He's playing Total War Warhammer 3 that came out. I haven't played a single one of those games, but I hear it's good. And Lawman's part of the Pipe Dreamers, so go ahead and drop some love. Get your BrettUltimus comfortable. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, what was I doing? I wanted to read out all the subs. Let me go ahead and thank everyone. Let me thank all the subscribers, and then I'll send you over to Lawman. Because I was trying, that's where my brain was at. I was like, what was I doing? What the fuck was I doing? And that is, yeah, I was trying to get my activity feed. Yeah, my brain's mush, dude. All right, so let's go and thank our subscribers because there was a lot of sub love today, and I really do appreciate that. Lash, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Inotaka, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Rack Pack. Avis33, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 7 months. The Best Seb, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Astronomical. Oh my god, I can't, my brain. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Dino Mandelta 15, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Tiviodrome, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Rack Pack. Norman Fair, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 18 months. Blader Zero Knight, thank you for the prime sub for 3 months. Hugwolf, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 11 months. Druid 1000, thank you so much for the prime sub. Nova Flame, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Red Skin, thank you for the prime sub. Iron Zol 24, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Soren 1038, thank you for the prime sub. Alterin, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 10 months. The Sword of Shadows, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for a year. Capster, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Lord of Cakes, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Depresso 777, thank you for the prime sub. Stitch and Digo, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Sharp Claw 111, thank you for the prime sub. Admired Leader, thank you for the 100 bits. Orbital Rim, thank you for the prime sub. The Fallen Phoenix, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Disaster Nick, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Queen Willow Wisp, thank you for the prime sub. Gadubu, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Ethanathis, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Hot damn. Thank you so much for that. DC Henkels, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Mopey ZL, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. Ivan Hod, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. D-Dog217, thank you for the 5 subs. PD Putrid, thank you for the prime sub. Miss Creeper, thank you for the prime sub. Thadamus, thank you for the prime sub. Comrade 135, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 18 months. Cookie Ducky, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. And that's all there is to it. And now to Lawman. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back on Saturday. I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. Sicky and not feeling good. Cough, hack, cough. So go say hi to Lawman. Give some love to Lawman. Get some Brettu blankies. Get yourself nice and comfy for Lawman. Okay, he's a good egg. He's a good egg. Absolutely. The best egg. The best egg around. All right. Bye-bye.